So in order to graph this on my calculator, I'm going to first put my data in. So I'm going to I'm going to wait for my calculator to turn on and load. But once I get there, I'm going to go to Stat. And then I'm going to go to Edit to put my data in a list. This is what you're going to be doing like throughout the year. You'll be doing this like over and over and over again. So make sure you know how to put data in your list. Okay. So what we do here is we go to Stat, and then I just hit the Stat button here, Stat, and then we choose Edit, and then we put our data in the list. I've already put my data in the list, but you would enter all 30 pieces, all 30 students in your list here. Okay. And then what you can do if you want to come up with the 5-number summary, that was one of our questions, you can go to Stat, go over to Calc, choose one variable statistics because we're dealing with one variable, hit Enter, and then when we hit Enter here, we'll get some of our answers that we're looking for. So we get 54.8 for our medium. That's the X bar here. And then we also have our 5-number summary. That was one of our questions that we were supposed to answer. When you scroll down, you can see that your minimum is 7, your Q1 is 30, your median is 46.5, your Q3 is 77. And if you continue to scroll down, you'll also see that your max is, what was the max? 151. For some reason, it's not letting me scroll down right now. I think I hit something while I was pointing. So then we want to graph this. So what we can do to graph this is go to Stat Plot. Or no, not Stat Plot, Second Stat Plot. So you hit second y equals, and you can go to Plot 1. We want to make sure all the other plots are turned off. So if you look, these other plots are turned off. I'm going to go to 1, make sure it's on, and then scroll down. I'm going to choose the box plot that has outliers. The one that has the dots on it shows outliers. And then list 1 is where my data are, and I don't do anything with a frequency. I just leave it, and you can choose whatever mark you want. I like to do zoom. I always like to do zoom and then stat in statistics so that the calculator will figure out my windows for me. So, but you don't have to. I went to zoom, and then I choose zoom stat for statistics, hit Enter, and it graphs it for me. And it even shows my outlier of 151. So, you know, you would figure that outlier out mathematically, but it does picture it here. And the purpose in this is like we still need to know what that, you know, what this min is, what this Q1 is, all of that, but it helps us see it. We can go ahead and see whether it's skewed or not, and we can go ahead and see whether that highest entry is an outlier. And so therefore that helps us answer our last question that asks, is it better to use the mean and standard deviation or the median and IQR? And in this case, because we can look at this and tell both from our stem and leaf plot and this plot that it's skewed right because it has a long right tail. The tail is long on the right. Because it's skewed right, we would it would be better to use the median and IQR in this example.